The question mark zone. This is an excerpt from the Quantum Mechanical Human Body from the book Quantum Healing by Deepak Chopra, a reprint in 2015. And I use this to demonstrate an example of the thought-form relationship. Several years ago, a Boston fireman in his mid-40s came to the emergency room of a suburban hospital one night, complaining of sudden sharp chest pains. The resident on call examined him and could find no evidence of irregularity in his heart function. The patient went away without being reassured, and soon he returned with the same symptoms. He was turned over to me, a senior physician, but I could find nothing wrong with his heart either. Despite his thorough examination, the fireman began to return to the ER repeatedly, usually late at night. Every time he came in, he told me with great trepidation that he was certain he had a heart condition, but no test, including the most sophisticated echocardiograms, angiograms, detected the slightest defects. Finally, in the face of the man's mounting anxiety, I recommended that he be retired with full disability purely for psychological reasons. The fire department's medical examining board refused, on the grounds that no physical evidence had been offered. 2 months later, the man showed up one last time to the emergency room, this time on a stretcher, the victim of a massive heart attack. Within 10 minutes of his coronary, which destroyed 90% of his heart muscle, he died, and he had enough strength to turn to me and whisper, "Now, do you believe I have a heart condition?" What this case so dramatically attests is that the detour into the question mark zone is powerful. It can change any physical reality in the body. I feel I must call what happened here a quantum event because it did not follow the cause and effect rules that have been observed and set down by medicine as the body's normal state of affairs. Many people entertain fears that they might have a heart condition, but they don't die from them. Conversely, many heart attacks occur without the slightest forewarning from the mind. Even if we say, in keeping with mind-body medicine, that a thought caused a heart attack, how did this thought find a way to carry out its fatal intention? If you program the concept of heart attack into a computer, you know exactly what you have done. If you want to retrieve it, the circuits can be activated to bring it up to the screen, and once it is there, you can use software to manipulate it. But the thought heart attack didn't act like this at all in my patient. He didn't know where the thought came from. Once it came, he was powerless to escape it, and far short of staying in one place, the thought invaded his body with disastrous results. This is only half of the mystery of the quantum event, the negative half. The journey into the question mark zone can have amazingly positive results too. Another patient of mine, a quiet woman in her 50s, came to me about 10 years ago complaining of severe abdominal pains and jaundice, believing that she was suffering from gallstones. I had admitted her for immediate surgery, but when she was opened up, it was found that she had a large malignant tumor that had spread to her liver, with scattered pockets of cancer throughout her abdominal cavity. judging the case inoperable. The surgeons closed the incision without taking further action, because the woman's daughter pleaded with me not to tell her mother the truth. I informed my patient that the gallstones has been successfully removed. I rationalized that her family would break the news to her in time, and that in all likelihood she had only a few months to live. At least she could spend them with peace of mind. 8 months later, I was astonished to see the same woman back in my office. She had returned for a routine physical exam, which revealed no jaundice, no pain, and no detectable signs of cancer. Only after another year passed did she confess anything unusual to me. She said, "Doctor, I was so sure I had cancer 2 years ago that when it turned out to be just gallstones, I told myself I would never be sick another day in my life." Her cancer never recurred. This woman used no technique. She got well, it appears, through her deep-seated resolve, and that was good enough. This case, too, I must call a quantum event because of the fundamental transformation that went deeper than organs, tissues, cells, or even DNA, directly to the source of the body's existence in time and space. Both of my patients, one with positive thoughts and the other with negative, managed to dip into the question mark realm. And from there, they dictated their own reality.